Good evening, everybody. Thanks again for all you hardcore Adhitprofits people being here on the webinar once again on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Depending where you're at in the world, might be a different time for you. First of all, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Charles Scoville, which most of us already know who he is. He is the owner of Adhitprofits, but he's much more of a person than just a business owner of Adhitprofits. He's a single dad, an awesome one at that, with a great child boy by the name of Taylor that I had the pleasure to meet. Lives in Utah, was raised in Colorado. So between being a single dad, an honest person, and a business owner, I think he needs more than 24 hours in a day, because I don't know where he finds time to spend with his child, Taylor, and all the hard work he does with Adhitprofits. Of course, he's going to say thank you to all the members. If it wasn't for the members, there would be no Adhitprofits, and I agree with him. It's a team effort. So at this time, I'd like to introduce, with pleasure, Charles Scoville, owner of Adhitprofits.
Thank you so very much, Ernie, for that introduction. It's very true what he said is that we are Adhitprofits because of the members. There's been a number of members since launch that have said, Charles, thank you so much for everything. And I just have to turn it back around and say, yes, I am working hard, but really a lot of the results that people are getting is because they have taken action. They've gotten involved. They've invited other people to use the advertising services on Adhitprofits. So it really is a group effort. We're all in Adhitprofits together. I mean, that's truly what it's all about, is being together and focusing on something that is seemingly impossible. And I know that from the very first day, we had people attacking Adhitprofits within the forums from the very first day, telling people that Adhitprofits would not work. Those who have been with us since the very first day remember that, and remember going to the forums and saying, no, 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 this is really good. This is really great. We've got an honest admin, all these great things about the program, about me, but there were always a group of people that were standing strong against us for the very first day. So I don't want you to feel any kind of feeling that we won't make it, because we already have made it this far. We're just beginning when we really look at the time that we've already come this far. I mean, I think in a lot of ways that we've been through a lot, and it's only been 5 months. We're almost going to reach our 6-month mark, but we are really, really new. What I wanted to do is not take up a whole lot of time on tonight's call. It's probably not going to be an hour call, but I did want to go over some important information. So I'm going to turn on the screen share. When you log into your member area, what you're seeing is a new menu. It's not new. It's not like a new graphic design or anything, but we've got things just laid out just a little bit differently. And I've been doing a lot of advertising on a lot of different websites for the last number of years. And what I started to look at is our own menu and say, you know what, it was just too cluttered. So I cleaned it up, and what I recognized is on websites that if you're listing a site or something, you just have one menu option. We had 2 options before. One was to purchase, and then one was to set up. And I just felt like, why have 2? We had the text ad option. We had 2 for that as well. We had just a number of extra options that were just needing to get cleaned up. So if you're looking to purchase text ads, then you just go in to purchase text ads here. And then coming soon, When you go in to purchase a directory listing, you're going to see that in here. In fact, coming soon, you're going to be able to set up multiple listings and be able to purchase additional credits without bumping your listing. And so the credit purchases are going to be lower in price. And so that's going to be something that'll be released, I believe, tomorrow is when everything is going to be finished programming. We're looking at making things better all the time. We're listening to our members. There's been a number of ideas that have been submitted, and definitely a lot of the really, really good ones have already been built in. There's been some others that I think are pretty good that I can say, you know, let's add that at another time. But there's going to be some new things always, trying to make things better and make this more successful for everybody, because the real goal for Adhitprofits is to help build up people's businesses, get targeted traffic, help people get quality leads for their businesses, and make some money online. That's really the major goals of Adhitprofits. And if you've been coming to the opportunity webinars, then you know that. And if you've been inviting your prospects to the webinars, then they know that as well. So definitely make use of those opportunity webinars to invite your prospects, to invite people to learn more about what the services are all about. Because I've been talking with some admins recently, and one of these admins, I got him involved with Adhitprofits just yesterday actually, and I was mentioning to him this referral contest. He said, you know, not a lot of people are interested in this kind of a website. And I asked him, well, what kind of website is this? And he was explaining that it was a revenue share. And I was like, well, let me ask you, who wants referrals in this industry? You know, when you talk about this kind of website, what this kind of website really is generating for people are real referrals, real leads to their business. People are making more money. And I can't help but say this is not one of those kind of businesses, whatever that kind of business is. Let me just show you inside of our news in the forum what one of our members has said. And this isn't something that I told anybody to do, and I didn't say, hey, could you please leave a comment. These are people that, as they've been in our forum, in the Is Adhitprofit Scam or Legit section, he left some comments. And just scrolling down here, his comment, of course, is saying, of course, it's legitimate. And he gives some examples why. And he basically was saying not only is this an advertising service that people are buying, but people are getting paid back. You know, people are actually getting paid, and I think that's very important. But another thing that's very important that he pointed out is that he has used the Adhitprofits pay-per-click advertising, and that his growth and his business opportunity that he's promoting was noticed by the top leader, and now he works directly with that top leader in learning more and new strategies. How many of our members really know about the power of our advertising service? How many of them are even using the advertising services, or who are just purchasing revenue shares and not even setting up their directory listing? I feel like that's such a waste. There are some members who really do not know what is really going on here and the kind of businesses that people are building up and the extra commissions that they're earning in different programs. And I know that I've made up a lot of different videos of my own advertising on Adhitprofits and the referrals and the sign-ups and the extra commissions that I'm getting on different websites. And I wonder how many of our members are really taking that in and seeing what's really going on here. Because when people go onto Facebook, they're not seeing that. In fact, if you Google Facebook advertising or Facebook pay-per-click, you'll see among the very top search engine rankings is not getting results on Facebook, how to get better results on Facebook. You know, that's what a lot of marketers are bumping into. They're spending a lot of money on there, though. So that's what I don't understand, is how they're able to sell so much pay-per-click advertising when I have actually personally used their advertising, and I have not yet tracked one single sign-up to Facebook pay-per-click advertising. My campaign, I have not tracked a single sign-up yet from that campaign. Actually, I set up 3 different campaigns thinking, what if I got it wrong? Try different keywords. And that's the great thing about advertising on Adhitprofits. You don't have to worry about keywords because your picture on your banner is worth 1,000 words, and what people see on your website is really what's going to matter. You've already got the targeting. Adhitprofits is already targeted for income opportunities. Everyone that's here is interested in income opportunities, making more money online, utilizing tools, resources, and traffic generating resources to help build up their business. Anything that's going to help build someone's business. I'm seeing huge sign-up rates here that I've not seen promoting anywhere else. Just to share with you some ideas, I don't know if you've gotten the email that I sent out, but the email basically says when it comes to this industry, I know that there's a lot of people that got involved with Adhitprofits at the beginning who really believed that Adhitprofits was a high-yield investment plan. So what I said in my email is when it comes to high-yield investment plans or hypes and other BS online, it's time that someone stood out and said, hey, the emperor isn't wearing any clothes. Just like the fraudsters in the story, people are making money doing nothing. Stories are false. Please share the truth out there. Passive is a lie. And I'll just pause there for a second and remind you that referrals, if you're out there promoting a passive program because you believe in it, you indeed are working hard to get those referrals, but you're telling these referrals that they don't have to work anything. And what's going on is those passive programs continually die because when you stop promoting, your referrals stop. They never did promote. So that's why all these passive programs are here today, gone tomorrow. And that's one of the reasons why Adhitprofits is still around, is because when all of those heavy, strong promoters thought this was a high-yield investment plan, they jumped in, they jumped out after about 3 months, actually just before 3 months. I was continually promoting. I am one of the strongest promoters in Adhitprofits. In fact, the truth is nobody has even gotten close to how many referrals I have in Adhitprofits. No one's got anywhere close. So I know that I'm working super hard, driving a super amount of traffic to Adhitprofits, and so I know that Adhitprofits is not going anywhere because of my personal effort and because of the kind of money that I'm personally making from the referral commissions that I am making. So that's what I just wanted to say, is that passive is a lie. All high-yield investment plans die and leave people broke, angry, and looking for another. Why? Why do people keep looking for more and going for them? It's because they believe it's possible to make money doing nothing. Please, everyone on this call, everyone who's listening to this webinar recorded, please overcome your fear of doing nothing. I mean, doing something. Start doing something. Take a look at our referral contest. Currently, all you need to beat is one referral, and you collect $3,000. People who say they can't refer someone to use an incredible advertising service, do you think that maybe $3,000 you might want to try and learn? I mean, how much would $3,000 change your life? Would you be able to do something more with $3,000? I mean, consider for a minute the upcoming holidays, what you could do with $3,000 extra dollars. Just apply yourself just a little and benefit from these huge rewards. Always remember, Adhitprofits is selling professional grade advertising services. So don't be afraid to tell people about them. So far, the professionals really love Adhitprofits advertising services. We've sold close to 100,000 text ad minis for $10 each. So when we reach the 100th mini, or 100,000 mini, that means $1 million in mini sales will be generated. Facebook had $52 million in revenues their third year online. Adhitprofits has already beat that within 6 months. And we've shared all that revenue with everyone. So if everyone continues to invite everyone within this industry to advertise their home-based business opportunities, tools, and resources on Adhitprofits, just imagine where we'll be in 10 years. and the kind of revenues that we'll share with you and everyone. So let's keep the momentum going. Big things await us and you in the future by sticking together and pushing through the challenges the haters place in our path. Like I've been saying at the beginning, is that the haters, they started attacking us from the very, very beginning. Very, very beginning of Adhitprofits. And so, of course, they're always going to hate us, and we're going to keep pushing forward. They're organized against us. We need to be organized for us. We need to be organized for our own better interest, because I know that everyone that's involved in Adhitprofits is here to make more money online. That's everybody's goal here. And my goal is to help you do exactly that. And to show you that goal, the contest and detailed standings, just to kind of go over this contest, because I know that not a lot of people are really involved with this one yet, and it's only just 3 days old. This is anyone's contest right now because of just how early it is in the contest, as well as how few people are participating yet. There's been a number of questions, and I want to answer all of those questions with regards with this contest. Basically, what we're looking at is 4 people right now have started advertising and inviting people to test out advertising services on Adhitprofits. Now, this only applies to pay-per-click banner advertising, guaranteed traffic, and the forum topics. And coming soon, like I was mentioning, probably tomorrow, we're going to be having these additional site credits. Those will also apply. So if you have any referrals that sign up between September 30th and October 31st, any of their purchases of the pay-per-click banner advertising, guaranteed traffic, the forum topics are coming soon, the additional credits for their advertising listings, that'll definitely count towards the contest. We're going to be showing the top 20 referral standings. With us being this far in, sometimes I do feel a little disappointed that only 4 people have referred even just one person to use these advertising services. Of course, the services are being used by existing members. What we want to do is expand and grow. We want to take on more business. We want to take on the entire industry. I mean, if you've been on the our opportunity webinars, you know that there are millions of home-based businesses in the United States alone. And a new home-based business is started every 12 minutes. So just think about that. How many new people are coming into this industry and who absolutely need targeted advertising services that we offer, and who absolutely need the ability to have these targeted prospects coming to their website and need a way to create an extra flow of cash that can help fund additional campaigns to grow their businesses. Now, about these prizes, I've been mainly just talking about the $3,000 prize, because when I get involved in something, I say I'm number 1 and I'm going to go for number 1, and I'm not going to give up until I reach the number 1. There was one referral contest I got involved with, and I was number 2. Our number 2 prize is much larger than the number 2 prizes in the contest I was involved in. Number 2 is $2,500. So even if you don't place number 1, $2,500 is incredible. I mean, again, what would you be able to do with $2,500? I mean, it's amazing what you could actually be doing extra with that extra money, especially with the holidays coming up. Maybe a trip, vacation. I know that a Disney vacation for Taylor and I costs less than $2,500. So I know that this kind of an extra amount of money can really help you. The 3rd prize is $1,500. 4th prize, $1,000. 5th prize, $900. 6th prize, $800. 7th prize, $700. 8th prize, $600. 9th prize, $500. 10th prize, $400. Now, I've seen some comments on Facebook where people are like, I don't know if I really want to get involved with this contest because I don't really know where the money's coming from. And to me, it's like, okay, I've never seen that before. I mean, first of all, Adhitprofits has never failed in delivering any of our promises. Any of the promises, it's always delivered when it comes to every bit of service that you purchase, everything that I say has always been followed through. And when it comes to payouts, we've never had a payout problem. So if I'm saying that I've got this kind of money to give out to people to achieve these prizes, why is that even going to be a doubt? Why are people even saying, I don't know if I want to do that because I don't know if I'm going to get paid? If there's a chance, I would do it, because I mean, if I didn't get paid, then I'd be able to say, hey, look, I didn't get paid. But if I got paid, then I'd say, you know what, I got paid. And not only that, now I've got that cash to do the things that I want to do with it. And it really isn't that hard. Right now, we've got 4 people with 1 referral each. If you referred 2 new people to buy pay-per-click banner advertising, you would achieve #1 position today. I find bringing in 1 or 2 people a day very easy. I don't know why it's so hard for some of our members. I don't know why. I think it's just some of the stories that we tell ourselves. And I think about that sometimes when I think about, I mean, even my son when it comes to his homework. There's been times where he says, Dad, I can't do math. I remember at the beginning of the school year, he was having a real hard time with multiplication. But it's actually quite phenomenal to see somebody go from I can't do it to saying, you know what, I'm going to try it. And now he's going fast through a multiplication. It's amazing. And it just is about the stories that we tell ourselves. If we tell ourselves we can't do it and continually tell ourselves we can't do it, we're not going to be able to. Until we start telling ourselves, you know what, I'm going to try. I'm going to try a number of different ways. In fact, I'm going to find every single possible way to try it and see how many possible ways it works. Because there's so many different ways, so many different websites, and so many people out in this world that really need these services. The more that you get out there and invite them to use these services, and if you don't have any results yourself, use my videos. You can access them on our YouTube channel and start telling people, showing people what is really going on here when it comes to getting referrals, because every program, every pay-to-click website, every traffic exchange, everything that's online within this industry is going to reward you for getting referrals. Whether with cash or with credit or with some kind of prize of some sort for referring. And if you can start stepping it up and explaining to people what these services are doing for people, you'll make a lot more money. I don't own any shares, and I know that you can make a full-time income just from the referral commissions alone. I know that's possible. Let me just share with you one thing from Facebook. This is a great testimonial. And it kind of also illustrates a little bit, and Dave, sorry to put you on the spot with this, but we've had a number of members who, like I said, they've purchased these revenue shares, but they don't even recognize the service that they're purchasing. But I'm glad that, Dave, that you've taken time to really give it a shot. And what he said is he decided to take advantage of some idle mini share credits and placed a handful of text ads yesterday afternoon. And later in the evening, he got 1 referral so far and another biz op currently promoting. And he says, thank you, Adhitprofits. And I'm like, wow, that's a great testimonial. And I'm really grateful to know that our advertising services are really working out there, and they really, really are. And it's fantastic. And that's really what I wanted to focus on and then close the call with, because Facebook, when they started in 2004, I can't find online how much sales they made in 2004 and 2005. But I do know what they made in 2006. And I know the reason why they keep selling more and more is because more and more people are continually trying their advertising services and deciding to keep trying them. And the people that try them, like what I did, they seem to test them again and again, saying, maybe not that keyword, maybe a few other keywords. Maybe I should target it to people who like this. Maybe I should target it to people who like that. All these different ways of targeting on Facebook. But when it comes to targeting this industry, Adhitprofits is probably the most effective way to target advertising online. At least if it's not the most effective, it's one of the most effective. I've not found anything that refers as well as Adhitprofits. I just truly haven't. And if you know of a way that's better than Adhitprofits, then I would recommend you taking advantage of those and take the #1 prize in Adhitprofits referral contest, because it's there's a lot of money that's just sitting there on the table waiting for people to pick it up. But kind of back what I was saying with Facebook is more and more people are testing this out, and it grows over time. And the more people that get to try out those services, the more keep trying them again and again and again. So it kind of compounds and grows with the amount of people that are using the advertising services on Facebook. And that's really the goal with Adhitprofits, is to continually invite people within this industry to use the services and help people grow their businesses, help people get more leads, and help people make more money online. That's really the overall goal. And just like what it's saying here is, you know, the biggest problems that people are having within this industry is getting the targeted traffic to their websites, getting the qualified leads to their businesses, and having more cash for their businesses and living expenses. And if you think about what's going on with Adhitprofits, this is targeted advertising for the home business industry. The people who are on our website, they've all purchased advertising services. Every single person that's involved with Adhitprofits is a proven buyer, an action taker. That's a qualified lead. These are people that business owners are really looking for. So telling people about that out in the industry really is going to be effective. And helping, of course, people make some cash for their business is important. Inside of every problem lies an opportunity. That's what Robert Kiyosaki said, and I know that's true. We've got a massive opportunity here. Let's get out there. I mean, really, what this is, it's a traffic exchange with paid members only, and we're rewarding people for clicking on ads, not credits, but actual share and real revenues, and people are getting paid instantly. Definitely thanks for being on this call. I want to go ahead and open up any questions, and then I'll turn the time back over to Ernie, and then we'll close out the call. All right, so the first question says, there's a banner broker guaranteed visitor who is breaking frame in treasure chest. Okay, thank you. Please report those types of things to customer service. If there's ever any kind of problem, frame breaker or anything like that, please submit that to support. We can get that taken care of very quickly that way. The next question says, hi Charles, please continue your motivating talk to the members. It is really needed. Thanks. Why the mini share purchases are no longer available to members? It is. It's just under my text ads. So when you click on my text ads, you'll see the purchase mini shares right here. It's still being offered. And I think that the main reason people might have not known that it's there is because they might not have recognized that they were purchasing text ads. And there is this red arrow, or this red text with an arrow saying buy here. So people need to recognize, I think, what it is they're purchasing, because I think that it's going to really strengthen the purchases on our website when people really know what it is that they're purchasing. All right, so the next question is, Charles, with all due respect, I have been, and then it stops. Maybe it'll continue. I'll be probably reading the rest of the question here in a minute. The next question says, I will keep position number 1. Go for it, Mohammed. Go for it. The next question says, just FYI, someone has a Banners Broker Treasure ad. Okay, looks like that's another person saying the same thing. Definitely yes, we'll get that taken care of because of what someone said earlier on in this call. And again, please report all of that to support so we can get that taken care of. I'm surprised that it made it through the frame breaker test. So definitely sorry that it made it through. The next thing, okay, looks like this is the continuation of the question before. Advertising at least 20,000 per day for the last 2 weeks without so much as one response. I think the reason is that the site is so complicated and you have to search, and I mean search, to answer any questions you have. Most people don't understand the site. I don't know about most people. I think that maybe one reason why you're not seeing a lot of success is Adhitprofits has been around now almost 6 months. You know, when you're promoting just a company replicated website, you're generally not going to see the fast signups that you're expecting to see um, unless you're involved within the first couple of weeks, what you really want to do is grow a list and get some real leads, people you can follow up with. I truly believe that our website is one of the most simple websites to really understand. I mean, that's just my point of view because, of course, I put it together. But not only that, but there's been so many people that say, Charles, this is probably the most simple program there is on the planet. I've been getting a lot of that kind of feedback. And just to show you what I'm saying is when you come to the website, you say, it's hard to find any information. The website, first of all, is telling people straight up what the benefit is. I know that there's a lot of people that are involved in income opportunities or trying to get website traffic, and this is saying, hey, we can help you do that. And we're helping people, and if you scroll down, people can read the testimonials of what people are truly experiencing using the advertising services on Adhitprofits. How it works, there's a menu option right here. It's pretty simple. In fact, it's very short because it really is that simple. People purchase ads, they click 10 ads every single day, and they get a share in revenue. I don't see how there's too much that people can miss there. I think that really what it is you're advertising to people who might have seen it a number of times already, and so the quick action takers, they're either already involved or maybe they're involved with campaigns against us, I don't know, but the fast action takers are probably have already been involved with Adhitprofits. So now there's a season of time. There's a few different ways of looking at things, and there's people who are fast action takers, and they benefit and they reap a lot more results. There's people who are kind of more followers. They'll follow the people who take those fast actions, and if you're a leader, then you know those types because you appeal to them as you stand out and talk with them, and you brand yourself and attract people into your lead capture pages to help appeal to them. And then there's people who kind of stand back and watch for a good 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years before they take a step into things. And I know that there's been a number of opportunities that have been online for a number of years that I'm still referring to, like Neobucks, for example. I'm still referring new people to that. And Neobucks has been online for over 5 years. And if you go to their website, it's pretty basic, just like what ours is. You click 10 ads on Neobucks, you're not going to make as much in a day as you would on Adhitprofits, which actually is going to be changing tomorrow. We're going to be changing that 10 ad clicks to 25, and the main reason why is because of the additional credits. And what that's going to actually do is help give more members traffic to their websites. And with the more traffic and the more credit purchases, that'll also increase the amount of revenues that we have to share with you and everyone else. So with the additional clicks, it's our aim and our goal to bring more targeted traffic to more people's websites, especially as you'll be able to have more than one directory listing listed at a time. And you'll be able to bump it or just purchase credits if you don't want to bump it. All right, so the next question is, it not only clarification, it also needs a summary of exactly what each purchase does. And that's exactly what each of these is. A directory listing and website traffic, I think that is right here. You get a directory listing at the very top of the directory and 1,000 exchange credits. A text ads are appearing right here. Forum advertising services, when you get to the forum and you want to place a topic, you'll see that. Pay-per-click banner advertising, it has a little summary right here. What is pay-per-click banner advertising? Guaranteed traffic has a little summary here, what guaranteed traffic is. We also have a summary of the benefits of the free URL service and the free URL shortening service, and then a summary of what to expect when you purchase these different revenue share options, and how much you'd share and how many shares are active and all that. So I feel that, if you want to be a little bit more specific, I think that there's quite a lot of information that's here. Someone who's really wanting to take the time and look through it, they can definitely see it. But you're right. I mean, you look at a lot of different websites in the industry. I know for a fact, with referring to any kind of traffic exchange or safe list, it takes time and it takes some, one-on-one contact to recommend something for people to really get involved. So maybe if you had a lead capture page and follow up with the people coming through the lead capture page, that might be able to help you with getting some more referrals. Hopefully that helps you. All right, so the next question is, Charles, can people still buy the $45 revenue shares? Can't find the tab. Also noticed, kind of cuts out there. Yes, you absolutely can. When you're inside the member area, what you'll notice is the purchase bump option right on the top menu of the screen. You can certainly purchase those up there. And then coming soon, you'll be able to see that option also on your directory listing option. You'll see the purchase and bump and add more credits and all that. You'll be able to see all that. It's coming probably tomorrow. Let's see. The next question says, believe me, Charles, it is easy to understand. Thank you, Paul. Simplicity and clarity is the key to success. Thank you very much for that comment as well. And it looks like we've reached the end of the questions. I know that there's a number of questions that people have. Feel free to contact support. And when you contact support, please check the frequently asked questions before you do that, common problems and solutions. You might be surprised that somebody's already asked that question and it's already listed. Someone's already gotten the answer, and it might save you some time. That's the main goal, is to help save you time when needing to get some help. We've been noticing, actually, before I switch this over to Ernie, is that Solid Trust Pay has been having some glitches here and there. And so if you've made a purchase and for some reason your Solid Trust Pay purchase didn't post, please contact support with your transaction number, and we'll be able to get that posted for you to your account as soon as possible, probably within just a couple of hours, if not sooner. And we've also been noticing that sometimes there's been a little bit of glitches when people are making withdrawal requests through Solid Trust Pay. So I've been going in there every couple of hours and just pushing them through manually. And I've been in contact with Solid Trust Pay and asking them to please fix whatever the problem is. They're working on it, and they know that there's been a number of glitches that have been going on, and they are really working hard to get everything back up to how it was before they made their site upgrades. So definitely thank you, everyone, for your patience with that. And with that, I'll go ahead and then turn the time back over to Ernie to close out the call.
All right, Charles, thanks once again for a great webinar as usual. I was just wondering if there's some way that I'd be able to share my screen. I don't see that available here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Whoops. Show my screen. Okay. There we go. Once again, we had a great webinar. I guess first of all, what I'd like to say is, Charles, can you fire me as admin so I can join the contest? Just kidding. Boy, that's a heck of a contest. And I'm just going to put this up here right now. I'm hoping everybody can see my screen. But first of all, the contest is amazingly generous on Charles' part. You're looking at a total of $11,900 that he is pulling out of his pocket. It's not coming from us, folks. That's coming from his hard work of getting referrals himself and earning his own commissions just like us. And yet he is giving that away. Why? Because it helps out Adhitprofits. It helps out all the members to get more people involved. And of course, the 10 winners are going to be extremely happy. Unfortunately, I don't get to do that. Maybe I'll think twice about becoming admin again with a great business like this, so I can have that kind of fun enjoying an amazing contest. As you saw, there's only 4 people. You all have a very great chance of winning a nice chunk of money. And 10th place is $400. That's the least prize. Whew. That's amazing. Okay, just to let you know, is AdHitProfits is a tool for advertising. Use the tool. It's an awesome tool. I use it. I've tried multiple places to advertise, and I've yet to be able to get any better results I do on AdHitProfits, so I stopped wasting my money. Everything that I do, which is very little as far as online, I advertise on AdHitProfits because I get the best results for the least amount of money. Um, Both are good. One thing I wanted to show you here is adhitprofits.org. This has all the tools other than advertising on the AdHitProfits itself to learn how to advertise on the AdHitProfits and the different functions of AdHitProfits. This has been put together by Dave, and he's done a tremendous job at putting this together. And I just wanted to show you a few things here that can help you out with your advertising. If you look up top, you can see advertising sites, advertising sites, okay? You just click on this. And it's got a multitude of sources where you can advertise AdHitProfits. Lots of them are free. Some of them you have to pay for. If you go through all these and you know of one that's not on here, it gives you the opportunity to help out people by putting it here and submitting it for us to add it on to adhitprofits.org. There's a wealth of information here, people. One-stop shop. The webinar you're on tonight, you can click live webinar, click on this button, and join the webinar through this site. You have here videos. You click on it, it brings you up to videos. All videos, this is the actual YouTube channel for AdHitProfits. Multitude of videos. How-tos, if you need it for your referrals, you're not sure how to explain something, it's here. Charles' videos are here if you want to use them to help promote yourself and AdHitProfits. All the recorded webinars are here. Like I said, there's a multitude of how-tos. There's interviews with Charles that you can show people about the owner of AdHitProfits. Okay, this is so many videos here. I'm just going to keep going down here that have been made. There's videos that have been made by members. All these videos have no referral links on them, so you don't have to worry about somebody else getting a different referral link. These are all videos available to every single person, every single member of AdHitProfits. There's promotional videos on here that Pam, Carolyn, Dave, Charles have made just to promote AdHitProfits. I'm going to click on it again. There's even more. Okay, you got, like for instance, right here, you see this picture. It's a promotional video for AdHitProfits. Here's another one. This is your time to shine. And then, like I said, there's so many videos. All these videos is all about AdHitProfits and nothing else. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, a little bit of the .org. You can join the Skype room by clicking on Skype. You can join the Facebook page by clicking on Facebook. You got a really good recorded webinar right here on the home page. But use the tools that you have. It will help you in your success with AdHitProfits. It will help you in your success with any online business opportunity that you have. Okay? Use your tools. It will help you. It's not a passive thing what I'm explaining here, but like Charles said, passive doesn't work. Even people that call programs that are passive are working. They're getting referrals into a passive program. So how does that make that passive? They're doing something. Just do something. Just try it. It can't hurt you to try at all. A lot of the things I show you is free. So it costs nothing. All it costs is a little bit of your time, and believe me, you'll be rewarded. So everybody go out there, get some referrals for AdHitProfits, get involved in the contest, and good luck to the top 10 people. Congratulations when they get here. You are going to be super happy. So everybody have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, depending where you're at in the world. Till next time, thank you again, Charles, for a great evening.